I coordinate the team down here, and we're located within the early years place in Capalaba. Well, I think when you work in the community, you do need to take a collaborative approach to working with them so that you can take in a number of different partners that can actually wrap around support for those families. So the AEDC data really does help us reflect on the current trends of our region. It's an evidence-based resource that actually helps us set both our short-term and long-term goals. And the data actually gives us specific geographical areas that have indications of vulnerabilities. So it tells us not only where to work, but what specialist services to offer and who to partner with to maximise positive outcomes. We've been running for 17 years in the community, supporting families and carers with children 0 to 8 years in the Redland and Bayside areas. That area we knew had rapid growth, with farmlands turning into housing estates, and again, people often become isolated because the infrastructure is not in place to connect them with the community. So for that, we did actually network very closely with the immediate community of Redland Bay. And our first point of call there was to actually make contact with the Playmatters volunteer who had been running a community playgroup at Redland Bay State School for a number of years. And she had in-depth knowledge of both her local community, plus she had community connections that were so valuable to us. So she was able to put us in touch with the developer from the Shoreline Estates, which is an estate going up in Redland Bay that they're planning 3,000 houses, and houses were already getting sold there with families moving and no infrastructure in place. A new school was also getting built, due to open in 2024, and that was the Scenic Shores State School. We met with the developer and wanted to find out how we could engage with the families who had already purchased homes and how to start that community capacity building piece. We decided that we would run play experiences in the local park of the housing estate, and we ran a series of 4 or 5 from July to end of November. And for that, we actually partnered with key people to actually maximise change and help those families who were isolated. So the Playmatters volunteer would come along and speak to families on the ground about community services, link them into possible childcare centres, kindergartens. And very fortunately, we managed to get the principal and deputy principal from Scenic Shores State School who came along, engaged with the community, told them about the school opening in 2024 and what they could expect from the school. And they did their prep intake interviews from a venue adjoining to where we were holding the play experience. For that particular project, we had over between 150 and 160 families attend the sessions at the park. Feedback from them was that both them and their children had developed friendships as a result, and they were attending play dates together, and some of them had actually connected into the community play group at Redland Bay State School. So that project was huge, and we definitely know we made a difference.